guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be talking about the towel work. So the towels for the entire house have been done for the porch, the living area, the bedroom, the kitchen, and then that's of the bathroom. So I'm going to be walking you through what did it cost to get the towel works to be done. That is the cost of the towels itself, the type and the size of the towels we use, as well as how much it costs to have everything laid. So first of all, let me just tell you a story, an interesting story about the towels. So when thinking of the towels, I was very much concerned about the cost which was going to be involved in doing the towel work. So I was talking to a friend about it, and then he did mention that sometimes some of the companies do run promotions at festive seasons, or sometimes even throughout the entire period. And then sometimes also they have some specific type of towels where it looks like people are not really buying, so they want to get them out of stock. So then they reduce the price or put some discount on it and then be able to sell them quickly. So when he did tell me that, I asked him which companies normally do that. So he did mention or make mention of West African hardware decor. So I decided to call them to find out if they have any promotions running on their towels. So they did make mention that they had 55% of all their towels, and yeah, that was just about it. So I decided to, let me just take a visit there and find out more. So I went to their showroom, the one at Adenta, and I did inquire that did they have any specific towels that they wanted to, get them out of stock, because like we're not buying, the price reduced. I was fortunate we had one particular type. That is what we are currently using. Unfortunately, I don't know the name of the towel. Probably I'll have to check it and maybe put it on the screen. So then I asked them how much discount are they offering on that. So it was good to know they were offering 15% discount on that. Now there was a problem. After sending out the measurement of the entire space to my tiler, they did make mention that I'll need about 35 boxes of these towels. So the size of the towels were 60 by 60. That is what they had. Initially I was thinking of 45 by 45 or 40 by 40. So they had 60 by 60, which wasn't bad. So then when my tiler told me I'll need about 35 pieces of them, I decided to find out if they'll be able to get 35 pieces for me. So the issue was they had about 46 pieces of this size of towels, that is Spanish towels, quality Spanish towels that they were selling. And they couldn't sell 35 to me and leave the rest. So if I was going to buy, that means I'm supposed to buy all this 46 pieces that they had instead of the 35 my tiler had recommended I get. So I took the risk because they're offering 15% discount. One towel that is still in the box was going to cost about 73 cedis and there's some pesos on it. So which was going to be a total of 3,000 plus. So I got a discount of it or about 505 cedis, which made my total purchase, I think, 2,877 cedis. So that was like really a good one. So I went ahead, I took the risk, and then I purchased the 46 pieces that they said they had. So I was thinking if I purchased 46 cedis, definitely there's going to be some few more which could do or serve other purposes. So yeah, I was even thinking of using some for the wall towels. Interestingly, when it arrived and we used it for the work, the 46 was like exact quantity that we needed for everything, that is for the floor. And it wasn't even enough to do any part of the wall that I was anticipating. So that was like a very interesting one in there. So the 505 cedis that I saved on the purchase of the towels, I added up about 250 cedis to serve as transportation, because from that side Adenta all the way to this place is like 1 hour 30 minutes drive. So the driver was considerate. Some other drivers were charging 800, some were 700, some were even 1,000 cedis, and then he was very reasonable to accepted 650 cedis. So that very day we brought it here to the site here. So that's the story for how I went about getting the towels, the amount I got. Now when I brought them here, the tiler came in and he saw that he did tell me that these towels are actually very quality towels. So yes, that's how I went about the purchase of the towels. Now the towels are unpolished ones. The size is 60 centimeters by 60 centimeters, and I got a total quantity of 46 pieces of it. So I think 46 boxes. So multiplying that by 3, the amount is the quantity is what I got for the entire space. And then also I had to get cement. I got a total amount of cement that was about 14 bags. Was it 14? No, 11 bags instead. So with the help of the tile cement, which a lot of people use these days, that is what we use for the tiling. So we've done the tiles for the porch, we've done for the hall area, we've done for the bedroom, and then that of the kitchen and then the bathroom. So let me show you a little bit about how we went about the kitchen. So this is the kitchen area. You notice, as I said in some videos, I wasn't going to do the entire space or have it tapped. So I just left 2 parts of the wall, which is this side and then this side, and then this part of the wall is going to be painted, as well as this part is going to be painted as well, so that with time you can spice up the place if you want to change color. So this is the size or the type I also got for the wall. Now the wall tiles, I didn't get this at West African Hardware and because I got these ones in Accra Central. These sizes are 30 by 60 centimeters, and then I got a total box quantity of 5 boxes. So there are how many per box? I think about 13 per box. So that was the quantity I got for this particular space, and it was enough. Like this one was enough to for this particular part of the house. So what was left was just like about 1 piece, or I think about 1.5 pieces. That was what was left. So the tiler also did a good job. He didn't damage any of the tiles. So we got this that normally when you're buying tiles, it's recommended that you buy a little surplus over, so that just in case some get damaged, those ones can serve as a replacement for them. Now let's talk about the bathroom area. Yes, as you can see, walking into the bathroom area, this is how it looks here. There's a bit of echo, so let me just open up this to allow some of my sound to just bounce outside. So yeah, this is the bathroom area, this is the toilet section, and then that's the bathroom. So I'll talk about that shortly. Now the size of these tiles I got is 20 centimeters by 50 centimeters. So that is what I got for this particular side. But the measurement that we took, I was told I was going to need a total boxes of I think about 12 or so. Now the mistake I made when I was purchasing the tiles was that initially a measurement we did was for 30 by 60, but when I went and I saw these ones, they looked nice and could match what we had already done, so I decided to go in for these ones. So this is 20 by 50, so I got 12 boxes of these, and unfortunately it wasn't enough to do the entire space, so I had to be a bit creative. I told the tiler, you know what, let's just do this place this way, because the basin is going to be somewhere here, the toilet is going to be somewhere, so unfortunately this part isn't going to show so much. So we are going to have a cabinet down here for the basin to be on top of it and the toilet here. So we should put this here so that once you wash your hands and the water splashing, it's easy to clean them as compared to having it on the painted wall. So the idea now is to have the skimming down for the rough part, and then it's going to be painted so that when you walk in here, this is the only part that has the tile works done. Now when you come here, even before then, if you look on the floor too has been done with the same tile that we got for the entire space, and then there's skirting. So yes, what you have at the side, the skirting, that has also been done. And then when you come here, this is the bathroom area. The tile started from here and then goes all the way to the bathroom and then goes to the ceiling as well. The reason is because this part is a bathroom area. There's going to be a lot of water activities here, so you wouldn't want water messing up your paint and the rest. So that's how come we had to go all the way to the ceiling. So yes, so the tile works has been done for this part, the walls, and then the floor. You have the drainage also installed over there, and then the sloping goes down there. So yes, now back to this wall. There's this small space that we created when we were having this wall erected. The idea for this particular space is to be able to put soap, shower gel, and some few other things. Other places you go, there's a soap dish that is fixed where you put your soap on it, but I don't really like that. Sometimes you just be buffing, your hand will hit it and then it begins coming up, so we decided to just go with something like this, which we are going to dress it, which is going to look really nice. It's going to be painted. So this whole space is going to be schemed with the home charm, and then it's going to be painted, and then the same as this entire part, so that we really have the tiles for the parts that we've done. Now for this tiles, the price of one box was 130 cedis, and it's 14 in a box. The size is 20 by 50 centimeters. So I got a total quantity of 12 boxes for that. So the total boxes for these, that is the bathroom wall tiles as well as that of the kitchen, did cost 2,060 cedis. So one of the boxes for the kitchen was 70 cedis. It was around 75, but I was able to get it at a discounted rate of 70 cedis. So that's the total of this, and then this, that's the bathroom and the kitchen. It cost 2,060 cedis for that. And then I had to transport that by myself, so I had to pack them in my car. So I took them to the house, I unpacked some, and then I brought some here, and then brought the rest the next day with the tiler. So basically that is how we've gone about the tile works. The entire space has been done. So the total cost of the tiles for the floor, once again, is 2,872. I got a discount that gave me, or saved around 505 cedis for that. And then the kitchen wall plus that of the bathroom wall also did cost 2,060 cedis. And then I had to also buy grout. I bought total 11 bags of cement, and then I bought grout, 2 pieces or 2 bags of grout. So we also use the tile cement, the white chemical, sorry, the tile chemical, not tile cement. The tile chemical, which is white, that is used to mix with the sand and then cement, so that it's able to perform the function that you would have used tile cement for. If we were to buy tile cement, we would have bought a lot of them. Unfortunately, there's just so much money to do that. So that is how we went about the tile works. The tiles took a total of 3 days to have everything done. The floor took 2 days, and then the wall took just 1 day to get it done. So basically that is it. And then also for the porch, I'm just show you that. Before the porch also we had to do for this side, and then aside that we did for the stairs here as well. So like I said, these tiles are unpolished tiles, so it's the chances of slipping and falling and hurting yourself is lower as compared to that of very polished tile. So yeah, that is it about it. Cost for the tiling works did cost 15 cedis per square meter. So the tilers normally will charge you per square meter. Ideally it should have cost around 18 to 20 cedis, but since he knew my brother, he gave me like a discount on that. So I paid a total of how much? Once he measured the whole space, including the walls, we had 82 square meter. So 82 square meter times 15, let me just do that calculation. 82 times 15, that gives me 1,230. So I paid a total of 1,230 cedis for the entire tiling works, which include the floor, the skirting, the porch, the stairs, and then the wall tiles for the bathroom and then the kitchen. So the total cost for the tiling works, that includes the materials, transportation, and then labor, is 7,843 cedis. 1,230 went into labor, and then out of that 6,593 went into materials as well as transportation. So that is basically about the tile works here. Let me know your thoughts about it for the tile works that has been done. And in case you want to use my tiler as well, you can just let me know, and then I'll connect you with him so that he can come do yours for you. So that will be just about it. Thank you very much for watching. In case you are new, kindly subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit on the bell so anytime there's a new video, you get to see it. I'm still broke, so if you want to support this project, of course I'm open to it. And yeah, so once again, I would like to say a very big thank you to Williams, who has been supporting. Like, I'm really thankful to you. So that'll be just about it for now. I'll see you in the next one.